Welcome to another episode of the Collector's Review with Collection Dimension. In this week's episode of Fake vs. Real. Can you tell which one's fake and which one's real? Stay tuned to find out. Welcome back to another episode of Collector's Review, man. Fake vs. Real, finally getting to this one. The Ultimate Jason Voorhees Friday the 13th Reboot by Neca. Been waiting to unbox this one and waiting to get the fake one, and I don't know if you could tell off top which one it is. If you watch the other videos that I've done, then you should know off top, the darker version. You can't even see the bottom of his mask right there. Just start off and get into it. Then the Friday the 13th on the bottom, you see, you can really tell at the bottom of the 13 it's faded, and this one is the different colors. This one's darker and faded, and this one is very more bright. And from what I can see, a tell-all is if you look at this one, Friday the 13th, there's no fade around it. It just says Friday the 13th. And if you look at this one, you can see, I don't know if you guys can see, I'm trying to get it where there's no glare. Right there. You see there's a fade around the Friday the 13th. On top of the 13, bottom of the 13. And you can see that there's a fade there. And that's how you can tell from the front cover, because the fake one is real darker. You can't see the bottom of the mask and the bottom holes down there. And this is more red on the mask, and this is more like a dark red blood. So then this is the sides. Again, darker. This is darker. It has the fade around the 13. This doesn't. This looks actually this is just a little bit darker on there. The whole box, of course, is darker. So on the back, where you can tell is the darkness in his head right here. So the real one, you see right there. So the real one, can you see how you can see the side of his head, and you can kind of outline right here. There's his head, and it circles around there. And then if you bring up the fake, you can't see nothing at all. So it's that dark on the back. That darker, so way darker, and it looks like these two are the same, but it looks like the darkness of these guys right here, that's how you can really tell. If you watch the other episodes, I try finding something that you can look directly at and tell if it's fake or not, and that's one thing that I can tell. And then the fading around the 13. Now on this 13, there is, on the back, there is a little bit of fading. I don't know if you see between the TH and the 3 right there. So, So the front doesn't have it at all, the fading. Not at all. And then, of course, this one does. So, yeah, it's faded. So, that's the box with this, and this is the top. Real quick, again with Friday the 13th, and this one has a little bit more blue tint. I don't know if you guys can tell that here. Let me do it like that. This has a blue tint to the background behind him, and that one has kind of a gray. The side doesn't show it as much as the top does, and I don't like the new wooden tabs that they have. Tell me if you guys like them or not. So let me get to unboxing them. Alright, like always, before I get to it, like, share, and subscribe. And let me stop holding you up and get to the bad boys. And there we go. On the left is the fake. On the right is the real one. Fake, real. So let me move the boxes, and then I'll bring you close up to the man himself. Alright, so these are the two figures. Again, on the left is the fake, on the right is the real. And for some reason, with the Jason action figures, they're always like real good duplicates. So right there, I see a chip on the painting. So that's the chip on the painting. This one doesn't have that. So somehow it got chipped. And this one has just a little bit more dark on the mask, but that's very light. Look at the back of the heads. His is a little bit more red for the skull. But again, you won't be able to really tell that one by looking at it. And like, okay. So you see the masks. The necks. Here, let me move his head up. They're pretty close. The fake one's a little bit darker on the neck. But again, that could be just a simple paint job. The zipper lines seem okay on both of them. There goes their hands. Yeah, and the Jasons, they tend to have them pretty good. With this one, I don't know if you guys notice, with the fake one, I don't know if it's just me or is it catching more of a shiny, a little shinier than like this shirt. He's a little bit more darker, but it looks like it hits that light. And you see like right there, that light there on these pants doesn't seem like it catches as much as a shine. And these pants seem just a little bit lighter, like very small smudge lighter. But as for where everything is placed and the paint, seems pretty damn good. Then here goes the fists. And real quick, if you guys didn't catch the other episode of the real one, I did the articulations. Let me see the articulation with this. Oh, and the mask comes off. I didn't know the mask comes off. Oh, yeah, has it on the front. So let me take the mask off real quick. See their faces. And they both look pretty good. I actually don't see much. If you guys see anything, please let me know. The teeth are detailed. Perfect. The lines are about the same. Skin is pretty good. Yeah, they did real good with this one, even the eyes. With the eyes on these, yeah. So that's pretty damn good. And then the masks. The masks are good too. Like I said. When it comes to Jason action figures, they do real well with making the fakes. And so for the fake one, the articulation works pretty good. It's almost the same. And arms up, around, pretty flexible. This jacket's the same. Down, elbow in, out. So yeah, it's the waist. Does the splits. Moves around pretty good. Knee bent. Then the foot, down, up, not much side, but all around figure is real nice, surprising, but in all reality, they both cost the same, so just stick with the real all the time, because then it's saturated, then you'll kill how they're come up and what they'll be worth. Lines are pretty good on this one. Yeah, they did this one real good. Alright, 2. So the heads on those are good. Here go the machetes. Both of them look pretty good. Have a couple little paint things right there. But as for the handles, handles look good. Both painted nice. Axes. Let me see. Sorry. Both look about the same. Both clean. Ice picks. Both look the same. The fake one's a little bit darker. Sorry. Then we have fire poker. Exactly the same. 2 screwdrivers. So this the real screwdriver is longer than the fake one. So if you see there, and then on the real one, what it looks like, it actually has little divots like it's a screwdriver. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. So the left one right now, the left one is the real one, the right one is the fake one. So this is the real one here. This is more there. The right is the real, left is the fake. So you can see by those little divots right there at the top. That's the real. Then the last thing is his hands. And his hands are pretty good. So the right is the real, left is the fake. And that's it. Let me do one more thing. Let me see how it is on changing his head out. Since this one fell, I had a little piece of paper to hold it up in there. Let me pop his head off real quick. Pops off real easy. And pops in real good. So this is one of the better fakes. There's no broken parts. Real one. Pops out just as easy. Look. Perfect. So until next time, man, like always, like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you guys keep up. I'm gonna be trying to give you guys more videos and more fake versus reals. I have some more fake versus reals coming, so I think the next one that I'm gonna do is gonna be the Chucky. So the next one that I'll be doing is the box Chucky. Good guys. It's either this one I'll do, or I'll be doing the other plastic one, clamshell one, this one. So more than likely be clamshell one, I think. But like always, like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you guys keep up with the videos. I'm trying to give you as much as I can. So until next time, Collector's Review out. Peace.